Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to Nina's Hidden Apron. Welcome to another one of our series of fall foods. This one is going to be some pumpkin cookies, sugar-free. I'm sure it's going to taste good. Come on. You're going to hear a little bit of noise in the background. The dryer's going. So that's what that's all about. Now, I've got one of the boxes of the Pillsbury sugar-free cake mix. Yellow and chocolate are the only two that I've found here so far. There may be a white one, I'm not sure, but I don't think it's going to matter. So I'm going to put a few extra things in mine. Typically they say all you need is just a cake mix and the pumpkin, a whole can of pumpkin, 100% pumpkin, not the pumpkin pie filling, but just pumpkin. But what I'm going to do is add a little more to it, of course, right? Pumpkin pie spice. I'm going to put a half teaspoon in there and see what that's on, how that looks. We're going to go ahead and mix it in together with the cake mix. I think if I'm going to put pumpkin in here, then it should have the pumpkin pie spices. Or you can just put cinnamon in it if you don't like the nutmeg and all the other things that come with the pumpkin pie spice. Yeah, I'm sure that's going to be plenty. So we'll just scoop that back out of the way, because we don't want to overpower it, right? Okay. Now our pumpkin. Let's get that in there. Then one more thing I'm going to put in is like half of a cap. It's going to be a 4th teaspoon is what it's going to be of maple flavoring. Pumpkin, maple, yeah. Does that sound like fall to you? It does to me. Let me go ahead and put the, whoops, see? I'm making boo-boo drops already here. Go ahead and put the lid on that so I'm not knocking it over. Okay. Like I said, a whole can of pumpkin. 100% just pumpkin. Now, obviously, pumpkin has its own sugars in it, but there's no added sugar. That's what we're staying away from, the added sugar. There we go. And I'm just going to stir that just a wee bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and put my maple extract in. You can use a little bit of maple syrup if you want to, but since we're going sugar-free, we're just going to do this instead. And now we just start mixing. Let's get it done just like that. Come on, we gotta do a little witchy, right? Okay. Oven, I decided to preheat it to 325. That's what the box says to set the oven at, to preheat it for cupcakes and all that stuff. So that's what we're going with. All right, now let's go ahead and get these scooped out. Okay, medium cookie scoop, parchment paper. Oops. Yeah, I've got, better move that wire. Better move that out of the way. All right. Now let's just do a scoop. I've never made these before. It seems to be the trend these days for me, doesn't it? Some things work out, some things don't. And I'll go ahead and get me another pan ready, baking sheet ready. So we'll be able to put some more in as soon as I pull these out. The grandbabies are coming today. I should have waited and let them help me. Them and the girls and their mama's gonna come over and hang out with me for a little while. All right. Now, let's pop these in this preheated oven. I think I'm going to set the timer for 15 minutes. And we'll see how that works. There we go. See you soon. I've got my second pan of cookies sitting over here waiting. Well, the cookie dough. And I thought I'd go ahead and make some, like a little drizzle to go on the top of it. And I'm using the, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's the cheese that's like a third less fat than cream cheese. Yeah, I'm gonna melt this, soften it up in the microwave. So, let me do that. And then I'll be right back. Go. Yeah, that'll work. And of course I've got some pumpkin pie spice, a little bit of it that I'm going to put in there. You can put it in if you want to. I just think it gives it that added boost of flavor. And one more thing that I'm going to put in it. I know, let's just pumpkin it up. I'm going to use my Coffee Mate Zero Sugar Pumpkin Spice Creamer. Just put a little, about half a teaspoon of that in there. Or of course you can always use heavy whipping cream or almond milk, whatever you've got on hand. You don't have to do it at all if you don't want to. Now, let's give this just a little sprinkle. Just a sprinkle, not much. I want to make it thin so I can do just like a drizzle over it. So I'm going to add a little bit more of my pumpkin spice creamer to it. And these other cookies, the timer is almost ready to go buzz or beep. Actually is, yeah, just like that. All right. There we go. I like that consistency. Yeah, let me check these others. Of course, let me check that first. I think it needs more of this. I do. There we go. Now, let's check these cookies. I'm thinking I might have to leave them in there a few more minutes. Oh, I'm also going to add probably half a teaspoon of brown sweetener to that. But we'll do that in a minute. Right now this oven's yelling at us. It's yelling. Do you hear it? Okay. I'm going to put them back in there for another 5 minutes. We'll just start checking them 5 minutes at a time. Back over to this. Again, I'm going to get some brown sweetener and put in that. Ooh, I was going to say if I can get it open. This is Swerve, by the way. You can use coconut sugar if you want. Whatever you have on hand is what you use, right? right. It don't have to be made sugar-free. You can use just a regular cake mix. And if you have cream cheese, regular cream cheese, okay. If you don't, okay. You do you. Y'all know I like to mention that on occasion. You do you. Of course, it wouldn't be me if I didn't spill it. Well, there's my dryer. Oh, that is perfect. My goodness. Simply delicious. Okay. Well, let's take this over here, because I got to stay out of it. Look at that. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to set this right here, and I'll check on the cookies again in a few minutes. Meantime, I'm going to grab my laundry. I'll be back with you all in just a little bit. There we go. Wow. Nice. Nice. Okay. I did let these bake for 20 minutes. Now, I'm going to pop these other ones in the oven. We'll set that for 15 minutes. And then we're going to let these cool down a little bit. Then we'll take them off and set them on the wire rack to cool completely. Once they cool completely, then we're going to put this delicious drizzle, cream cheese, frosting, whatever, on the top. Be back with you soon. Okay. Look at that. Let's go ahead and put a little bit of this on them. I'll put it on some of them, but not on some. That should work. In case someone may want some of the cream cheese icing on them, frosting, icing, and some may not. So with this batch, I'll put it on these. The other batch, I won't. Sounds fair. Wow, there we go. We need to get all of this deliciousness on these cookies. There we go. Okay, now. Ooh, look at that. But look at this. Shall we take a bite? It's pumpkin pie and a cookie. I mean, there's no other way to describe it. Pumpkin pie and a cookie. That's what we're having. Delicious. You all take care. If you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you will. Sorry, a little hard to talk with that cookie in my mouth. But I hope you will subscribe. Click that button. Hit the notification bell. Each time new content is put on, then you guys will know about it. And you want to know about this new content with all these fall foods that we're doing. So yeah, you all take care. And we shall see you the next time. Bye.